Okay, folks, so welcome to the Vlogs channel. Now, today's video is about fireplaces. Now, I have one right here. This is the wood burner that I bought from my good friend, David. So thank you, David, for selling me this, and Alfie, thank you very much. Now, it's not plumbed in properly yet, as you can see. Now, got a bit of a dilemma with the flue pipe. Now, we've got a meter here, plus we've got this U-bend here, so I'm thinking about buying another U-bend piece and then having it so it goes up against that. There's a beam there because I'm worried in the winter, folks, because it does blow bloody quite strong in the winter, like, you know. So I was thinking about getting this U-bend and then another half-meter section. Now, I'm not sure if they sell half-meter sections or even if it's just like that. Basically, it don't really matter. As we all know, folks, the taller the chimney or the flue, the more draft we've got on the fire, which is important. Now, of course, I was going to get a damper which goes inside the flue pipe, but I don't think I need that, to be honest, because we've got a damper here and we've also got another one down here, so I don't need that. Now, what I will get is a magnification temperature gauge, which does go on like so that, which will tell you what temperature you're running at. Now, it doesn't really matter too much because we're in my lean-to here. So basically, we've built this to keep, obviously in the winter, I don't want to be stuck indoors all the time. So that's why I've created this for me and my friends to have a bit of enjoyment in the winter months, you know. So this is going to be a godsend in the winter, folks, because we all know in the winter months, eyes itching, it does get bloody cold like and wet. And this has been tried and tested that it's dry now. We're 100% convinced that it's dry because we've had quite a few showers over the last few weeks since it's been up, and yep, no leaks, so it's all good. Like, you know, now in the winter it does get bloody cold, so that's why this is here. It's all good. There's nothing wrong with it apart from a bit of surface rust, as you can see here and there. Look, which it's not really that bad. So I'm just going to wire brush it down, and I've already got some heat resisting paint for that. Now the flue. So I'm going to get another U shape or U bend, which then goes up, which then will almost touch the galvanized roof there. So what we need to do then is with the other piece that we get, put it up there, have a Sharpie marker, draw around it slightly bigger, and then feed it up through. And on top of that, we're going to have a spark arrestor or rain cowling, whatever you want to call it. And what I will get is some heat rated Sikaflex, because you can get Fire Flex, which is like Sikaflex, which is the white stuff that we all know we use on caravans and DIY projects. I'm a big convert to Sikaflex because it's awesome, folks. Now, those of you that have been watching the channel before will know that we've got a Bedford Rascal in there, Roma home, and the skylights were leaking, folks. So me and my good friend Chris, we dismantled the skylights, cleaned them all up, and Sikaflex all around, so it's completely sealed. So it's a result, folks. So yeah, so this project here will be sorted, I'm hoping, this Friday, because I'm going to go down to Warrior Warehouses in Tuckingmill, where they sell lots of things for stoves in Cornwall, right, you know, and we're going to buy, I'm hoping, another U-bend and a half-meter length, and then the spark arrestor stroke wind cowling, whatever you want to call it, on top, like, you know. So I'm hoping Friday evening we'll have the first fire in it. So you guys will be informed as well, because I will do a video to say about it. Now, there is those of you that are in the steam preservation movement, like I am, will know that the government are bringing in a coal ban. Now, this ban starts from the 1st of February 2021, and I've done some research on it, folks, and it's bagged coal. So I'm in the process of building a coal house right now, and what we're going to do is going to line the bottom with tin to make it strong, and then we're going to get our local coalman, who is Neil Abrahams. Abrahams and Red Roof, folks, if you want to get any of your wood burning supplies there, coal supplies and what have you. He's a good man. So big thumbs up to Neil. Yeah, so we're going to get quite a few hundredweight of coal delivered. Now, the ban is bagged coal, house coal, bagged, right? But sacks of coal, which is loose coal, folks, will continue until 2023. So that's a kind of a breathing space for likes of myself, likes of quite a few other guys that do burn coal. So yeah, I hope that the government wake up and see the sense that steam preservation is a very important thing. It's what built this country and it needs to be continued. And I'm convinced that it will, folks. But at the moment, it's all up in the air because of the proper steam coal. Because the coal that the guys have been using is basically a load of crap. It clinkers up and it just goes to dust. We've used quite a bit of the coal from a supplier down in West Cornwall for the railway, and yes, it burns good and that, but it does go to dust and it does clinker quite a bit, so it's not that good. For those of you who don't know much about steam engines wouldn't even have a clue what I'm talking about, so yeah, I'm not going to explain it, but you guys that know about it, yeah, thumbs up, man. So yeah, we've got until 2023 until complete, it's a wipeout of coal, which is going to be a shame. So that's why I've built this coal house just to the side of me, so I can fill it to the rafters with coal, folks, because I don't want to go without coal. There is quite a few folks that do a lot of diving, and it's been said that they can get steam coal from wrecks. So I've already had a few pieces of that, and it's really good. My friend James has burnt a couple of pieces on his engine, and it's pretty good stuff. Like, you know, it does burn, so it's all good. So yeah, so going back to this again now, I got kind of diverted off the subject, didn't I, folks? I tend to do that. I don't know why that is, but never mind. Anyway, chimney. So yeah, we're going to get another U-bend to go there. We're going to have a metal piece that's going to go around it, and we're going to screw it to that beam there. I don't know if you can see it. You probably can't, but there's a beam there. So, and then we're going to use the special heat-treated sealant that goes around it. So the flue above this roof will probably be, I don't know, 2 foot, maybe 3 above it, so it gives it a nice draft, so therefore we can have it going nice in the winter night. Yeah. So there we are. So that's the update on that. Now this lean-to, we're not completely finished yet, as you can probably tell by the gap over there, and there's a couple of other bits over there. Obviously behind you folks, I've got to get some weatherboarding. I don't know if you know what weatherboarding is. It's basically pieces of wood which is about that wide. It's thin at one end and thicker at the other, and they used it traditionally in barns and things like that. So we're going to weatherboard right along behind you folks, so it looks all nice and neat. And then later on, we're going to build a L-shaped seat where you are, folks, and we have nice, lovely cushions there. So this is the Kerno EXP entertaining zone. Yeah. So I hope you enjoyed the mining straw the other day. I do apologise about the swearing, folks. It's just because we was all excited about it. And when I get excited, colourful words do come out. Now, I should imagine a lot of other folks are like that as well. So I do apologise. Now, we've got another Explorer coming up in the next few weeks before winter comes in on the north coast. Location's not given, folks, because folks that, you know, I'm not being nasty or rude or anything, but if you've got no knowledge of going underground in Cornish mines, because it's totally different to coal mining, and you haven't got the right gear. Now, yesterday we was a bit overkill with the gear. We had harnesses and rope, which, to be fair, we probably didn't need that, but it's best to have it and not need it than rather than needing it and haven't got it, sort of thing. So, and we had someone else with us, and my mate's missus was outside. She was a safety lady, and of course other people knew where we were, so if we didn't come back by a certain time, then they could alert the authorities. So you got to really be on it, folks. And because I've got a good understanding of Cornish mines, because obviously miners were in my family, and of course I am a tour guide at the National Trust at Eastpool Mine, which is just down the road. That is my kind of expertise, and I do know a fair amount about it, folks. I don't confess to know everything, but I do know more than what normal Joe public knows. So there you go. So yeah, so we've got one more video coming up on the north coast. We're going down a ladder way. It's there's rails on the side, and they were for the gigs going up and down for raising the ore out of the ground. Now this mine, back in the 80s, was a test mine for a certain college. I'm not going to mention too much, folks, but you guys that are on it know exactly where I mean, so I don't need to go into it, like, you know. But yeah, so keep your eye out for that video. So we have got a few more urban explorations coming up. I've got a nuclear bunker down on the Lizard to record, so that'll be coming up soon. And we've got a few more derelict properties which will be coming up before the Mine Explore, folks. So yeah, so please keep yourself posted on the main channel, which is Kernow EXP. Now this channel here now is the blog channel, and sometimes on this channel there is more colourful words than what there would be normally on the other channel, because I try to keep the other channel clean, folks, but sometimes it doesn't always happen. Anyway, so I'm going to sign off now, so keep yourselves posted, folks, and we'll see you soon. Prison gone.